So one of the most popular series in this channel is the series 25 frasa, or 25 phrases. So I thought to myself, since a lot of people love it, one of the videos actually has 1 million views, why not revive it? So I decided to remake the series, maybe a little bit different this time. So welcome to the first episode of 7 phrases. 7 phrases in English that will bring your English to the next level, or at least make you look a lot cooler when speaking English, provided you use them correctly. So, phrase number 1, to come close to something. So this phrase basically means almost. Means like you are coming close to achieving a goal, a desired state. So, for example, I didn't really have my dream wedding, but it came close to what I wanted. Almost kind of like, I didn't have my dream wedding, but I almost had it. Or, the student came close to winning the competition, but in the end he didn't. I came close to crying, but in the end I managed to hold back my tears. I almost cried, but in the end I didn't. To come close to doing something.
The box jellyfish, the deadliest venom in all of the ocean, is in these waters, and I have come close to dying from them on a previous attempt.
Phrase number 2 is as far as I'm concerned. So this is a phrase that is used usually before you express an opinion, something subjective. For instance, let's say, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best steak in the city. As far as I'm concerned, she's not the most reliable person I know. As far as I'm concerned, you're just another picture to burn.
So now, as far as I'm concerned, we should get 50% of the space in all institutions. That is what our mandate is.
Phrase number 3, it's a matter of. So you use this phrase when you're talking about a certain subject and a factor that influences the subject. Let me explain with examples. So it's a matter of time before that company goes bankrupt. So the going bankrupt refers to the subject, to the issue, whereas the time is a factor that is going to influence this subject.
Now, on Instagram, with all the data available, honestly speaking, it's a matter of time when any fake sort of type of activity will be visible.
Second example is it's a matter of preference. So living in a big city or a small town, both has its own pros and cons. In the end, it's just a matter of preference. So living in a big city or a small town is the subject or the issue. The preference is the factor that influences the choice that is made.
Creams, on the other hand, are oftentimes going to have a solid white color, do contain oils, and do lather up. It's a matter of preference. I prefer gels as I like the transparency so I can see where I'm shaving.
So example number 3 is a matter of life and death. So this is a phrase that is used in a very serious situation that involves someone's lives. So you can say, in emergency situations, making the right decision is a matter of life and death. In emergency situation, making the right choice, it concerns someone's life and death situation.
I may be a terrible teacher, but they know I care deeply and love the subject. And for me, it's a matter of life and death.
Number 4, it's a matter of choice. So this means that it says when an outcome is based on someone's choice. So for instance, the dress code for the event is not too strict. So whether you dress casually or professionally, it's just a matter of choice. So in this example, the subject or the issue is the dress code that is not being too strict. And the factor that influences that would be the choice that you're going to make.
We all capable of making an impact. We can all do great things. It's a matter of choice what your destiny is. What do you choose?
So there are actually a lot more examples that uses the phrase it's a matter of. It could be it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of principles. It's a matter of fact. It's a matter of survival. But basically the idea is the same. So feel free to experiment with these different examples in the comment below. Phrase number 4, to the best of. So this phrase is usually said to the best of my or to the best of your, followed by a noun. Like to the best of my abilities, to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my recollection. And usually this phrase is used when you're trying to convey something using the limited resources that you have. So it's basically when you say it's to the best of my abilities, you're doing something with the most effort from your part. First example would be to the best of my knowledge. To the best of my knowledge, nobody got hurt in that accident. I answered all of your questions to the best of my knowledge. So I answered your questions doing the best I can, but it might still not be true because the extent of my knowledge is quite limited, but I gave you the best I could.
On my YouTube channel, I want everything to be true all the time, or at least to the best of my knowledge.
Second example would be to the best of my recollection, to the best of my memories. To the best of my recollection, we were supposed to meet at 7 this morning. To the best of my recollection, the author of that book was Sam Harris. It's almost like you're saying, I'm trying to understand my best, but I might still forget. To the best of my recollection, we were supposed to meet at 7. As far as I remember, we still meet at 7. So that's what it means.
Right. This was the precursor, starting about 25 years ago, to the best of my recollection.
Third example would be to the best of my abilities. In this difficult period, I would make myself available for you to the best of my abilities. I will try to explain to you what NFT means to the best of my abilities, but I might still fail. So there you go. Phrase number 5, where it's coming from. Or some different ways of saying it would be, where are you coming from? Where is this coming from? Oh, I understand where you're coming from. So you probably may think that this means exactly what it means, kind of like, oh, where are you from? But it's actually different. This means that you are trying to understand the reason behind why somebody does what they do. So let's say, for instance, you're with your boyfriend and your girlfriend, and then they start to ask you a question that completely caught you off guard, completely out of the blue. Like, let's say they ask you, are you cheating on me? And then you would say, no, I'm not, but where is this coming from? Why are you asking me this question? So by asking where is this coming from, you're asking the intention on why your boyfriend or girlfriend asked this question. It's like when you're questioning the intention of why they do something. Or for instance, in a situation where somebody comes to you to express their disappointment in something, you could say something like, I understand your disappointment. I can see where it's coming from. It means that I understand you're disappointed. I understand where it comes from, why you are disappointed. So you're acknowledging the reason why this person is feeling the way they feel.
If I get on the phone with an author, I'll talk to them about, okay, I just let them talk. Why did you write this book? What, where are you coming from? Do you have any thoughts about what it should look like?
Number 6 is to get the hang of it. So when you're getting the hang of something, it means that you are developing the familiarity or the understanding, the grasp of doing something. For instance, I couldn't ride a scooter and I was very scared to learn it, but after riding the scooter for a whole week, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Or I was very nervous about speaking English with foreigners in a public place, but after doing it every day for a whole month, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Steering a 50 or 60-foot long boat down a narrow canal might seem a little daunting at first, but if you remember a few basic things, you'll soon get the hang of it.
And the last phrase is, I'm open to, or being open to something. So when you say you are open to something, it means that you are willing to consider new ideas, new perspectives, or new ways of doing things. For instance, well, I don't necessarily agree with what you have to say, but I'm open to having my opinions changed. I don't agree with what you say, but I am willing to learn a new way of looking at it. Or like, I'm open to discussion. This is usually said when you already take a stand, but you are still open to discussing it so that you could maybe have your opinions change. I'm open to trying. So I usually go to the same restaurant every week, but I'm open to trying new things. And last example, I'm open to learning. I'm not familiar with using Excel to do this task, but I'm open to learning.
If you want to talk about it in a different order, if you want to weight the assignments a different way, I'm open to talking about all these things.
There you go. Those are the 7 phrases that you can use from today to bring your English to the next level. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I will see you next week in another video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.